London, a city full of history, is the capital of the United Kingdom. Londinium, its Latin name, was also the capital of the province of Britain during the Roman Empire.
Seven metres below the streets of the City of London, a Roman temple dating from nearly 1800 years ago.
This was a very special, sacred, religious place where people came and they performed their rituals, probably had a bit of bonding with each other and a bit of a chat.
This is a reconstruction of the Temple of Mythras. It's been put back at its original site after a near 60-year hiatus.
The remains of a Roman temple have been uncovered near the Mansion House in the City of London.
This was when it was originally found at a bomb site in London in the 50s. Such a rare find garnered much media and public attention. When the ruin was first discovered in 1954, there was lots of debate about what to do with it. Eventually, it was dismantled and moved away to make way for essential building work, but it was reconstructed at a car park around 100 metres away from here, but it was put together somewhat inaccurately. When the company Bloomberg acquired the original Mythras site, it committed to putting the temple back in its rightful place underneath its new planned building. A team of archaeologists spent 4 years excavating the land before creating a more faithful reconstruction of the temple.
Archaeologists are used to taking things apart, not putting things back together, so it really was a big challenge, but we were really, really fortunate because the original excavation drawings were excellent, and because there'd been so much interest in this discovery in 1954, we actually had a lot of material to work with.
See, here's a brooch that has a lot of decoration with the chains.
In addition, more than 600 of the artefacts discovered during the dig are now on display, revealing new things about the origins of London.
We have a writing tablet that is the first record we have of the term Londinium, the name London. We have the first financial transactions known in the City of London. So just the study of the writing tablets has yielded a tremendous amount of new scholarship and information.
Mythras was perhaps the most famous Roman discovery in 20th century London. It's hoped it will once again be a leading attraction, connecting us to the capital's past. Tulu Adeoye, BBC London News.
Fortresses were usually built high or on hills to make it possible to rain down arrows on approaching enemies. But these straight and tall walls, curtain walls, proved vulnerable to cannon fire. Gone were the tall towers and straight walls of medieval forts, and in came the Bastion Fort, or Starfort. Although not a new invention, these fortresses had low, sloped earthen banks called glacis. These were sloped on the outside towards any possible attacker, and made it difficult for cannon fire to seriously damage the citadel behind them. By creating these jutting bastions, the flanks or curtains of a fortress could be overseen, eliminating dead zones. Moats had proven themselves during medieval times and also found their way into bastion forts. In between the bastions, some forts would also have tenails, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. These defensive works provided extra protection for the curtain, where a postern gate or secondary gate could be hidden from sight. The more common ravelins are these detached outworks and would often sit in front of a curtain wall, further protecting these. They would also have a very low wall or no wall at all on the citadel-facing side. That way, enemy forces could not find shelter within them. Other outworks were hornworks or crownworks, the latter one having one or more complete bastions itself. There were many variations, configurations, and ways of thinking that evolved over time. Bastion forts were often built using earth and brick, as brick does not shatter on impact the way stone does when shot with a cannonball. The first bastion forts were developed in Italy around the turn of the 16th century in response to the French invasion. Michelangelo used starforts in the defense of Florence, and it was from Italy that the practice spread, influencing fort design for another 300 years.